times of day. Sometimes it's during the day, sometimes it's night. Well, I think times of day. Sometimes it's during the day, sometimes it's night, or probably around the 6 month flight.
A 5 month mission or a year mission.
And it depends on orbital mechanics and how much propulsion you want to use in the technology. But from that perspective, I think it's pretty similar. Also, the life support system we have up here is you want to use something that we're going to need to go to Mars, and I think we do a good job in demonstrating that we have that capability. So with the exception of what you do when you get on the surface and the re-enter or the entering into Martian atmosphere and the return from the surface, when you get on the surface and the re-enter or the entering in the surface and the return from the surface, I think there are a lot of similarities.
Having to get all of the training that we need in order.
I think there are a lot of similarities.
To do the repairs that we have on station, and to really have the mindset to be able to be in an enclosed space for a long duration of time with other crew members. To be prepared for that. That will definitely be something that's a part of a Mars mission.
There's no doubt about that. We can look out the window and see the Earth in all its beauty at different times of day. Sometimes it's during the day, sometimes it's night. There's no doubt about that.
With other crew members.
I don't think something that people really appreciate is that when you're going to Mars, you're in sunlight all the time. Every time you look out the window, it's not like you're going to see stars. You're going to see nothing because the sun is going to be so bright on your whole trip there. So, after a few days and you can no longer see Earth, it's going to feel like you're really out in the middle of nowhere. So, the ability to leave. So even though this is an amazing place and it's a privilege, you never get to go outside. You're not leaving. So, that's something. The one difference is, in an emergency, we can go home and we can be there pretty quickly if we really had to.
My next guest will be celebrating his 40th year in show business.
Walk, when I was just a little over a year old, I fell. We were living in an apartment that had a concrete floor. I fell and banged my head on the floor and actually cracked my skull. But I needed to learn to walk, safely, come out the other side without a cracked head. I like what that does, actually. That's not how we deal with risk. There's so much danger in walking a walk.
Folks on the ground, it's a real advantage we have both operationally and from a personal level to be able to get on the phone and call people. Pretty soon after we depart Mars, that it's not going to be usable. So, that's going to play a big big impact on the psychology of the trip. But
like Scott is doing those brain and psychology, even though there is a little bit of a delay,
Well, that was pretty incredible. Abs is hard.